This week in Destiny. Welcome back to the Counselor's Office. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, and we are looking at This Week in Destiny. Not looking so hot for Bungie. IGN releasing that article. We did a video. Check it out down below. And don't forget, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more, as we do a lot of these recently. So if you want to stay in the know, now it's the time to do it. All right. This Week in Destiny. This week in Destiny, we feel festive, or we're feeling festive. It's that time of the year again, and the dawning is right around the corner. Yes, nothing like baking 1,000 cookies for some mid weapons and then having to either spend all your bright dust on mid ornaments or spend cash. I love all the cost. Dawning preview, showing you your baking skills. Season of the Wish updates, Fireteam beta, and Warlord Ruins Bungie rewards. No one cares. You know what you should do? Focus on improving the actual rewards from the dungeon, and it will be S tier, the best dungeon ever. The Dawning preview. The Dawning is back. Gathering ingredients, bake some cookies with Holiday Oven, and gift them to your favorite characters for sweet rewards. Nothing like blues. Oh wait, are those gone? Those are gone, right? So what? I'm thinking of like the next garbage tier. Random legendaries from 3 years ago. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? Okay, Grinch. Here are the key things you need to know about during the event. Baking cookies. Other ingredients and Dawning Essence by defeating enemies and completing your various activities and bounties. Once you have enough ingredients, you can combine with Eva Holiday Oven 2.1 to recreate yummy treats like Gallardoodles. No one cares. No one actually cares. And here's the deal. Someone's going to come out with a video on how to just sit and AFK farm. In fact, AFK farming is the best thing to get certain ingredients and just do the easiest cookie. If you don't care about the stupid seal, which I advise, don't give a crap about it. If you just want weapons and all that stuff, AFK farm, and you're going to get a bunch of ingredients depending on your farming method. And then you just make that one cookie over and over and over and over and over again. And there you go. Pro tips from Mr. Gaming Counselor to you. All right, upgrades. Purchase a variety of upgrades using Dawning Spirits, which you can get by completing event card challenges. Activating Boons of Friendship, which is stupid. Delivering baked treats. Upgrades will last for the duration of the event and provide bonus event rewards. The ability to earn Dawning weapons with additional perks from Eva. Increased power and utility for your stasis snowballs. Weapon focusing that allows for targeted weapon drops. This is kind of new. They've always had like stasis snowballs, and here's something, I don't know if they're going to talk about it, but killing things with snowballs seems to increase your XP gain for all weapons, like across the board. Like if you have 3 craftable weapons you want to level up, throw snowballs. For some reason it increases your XP gains. Another tip, get the Dawning ship, the weird blue ship, I forgot what's called. Wear that and it will give you extra juice. It'll give you extra essences, I believe. You just always have it equipped, okay? Always have that ship equipped. Stasis snowballs. This year we've updated way snowballs spawn. Eliminating using Dawning weapons or abilities will create a snowball spawn point where an enemy was defeated. So you have more agency and control. That's a nice thing. The snowballs were a fun aspect. I'll give them that. New memento. Oh my god. We also have a new memento this year, and they put it on the BXR because they know we love the BXR here in the Counselor's Office. We also really enjoy the sleek black one we got from the festival. Pick up the Winter Night quest from Evalante for your chance to earn Dawning Memento reward. Additional mementos can be acquired for an open a gift. So make sure you do the quest, because that people were having that issue, is that they didn't complete the quest and they were farming thinking that they can get the memento. You do not get mementos to drop until you do the quest. So do it as soon as you can. That way, if that's all you want is memento farming, which it looks pretty sleek. I don't like it on necessarily the BXR. I think there's other weapons where this would shine, but I like it. It's got like an ice type feel to it. Maybe put on a sniper and call it Icebreaker. New Dawning weapon, Albedo Wing. Glaive. Unless this is a stasis glaive or a strand glaive, I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably trash. In addition, we have a new glaive you can acquire, focusing the Destiny's second hard-hitting aggressive glaive, and can roll some of the new perks from the season. This one includes very new, very cool beacon round perk. Yeah, because you're getting a lot of kills with glaives, which otherwise only found on rocket-assisted sidearms. Dawning weapon. Okay, so I really hope that if this was Strand or Stasis, they would really have said it. They are not telling us what type of glaive it is. I'm gonna be honest. If it's not Stasis and it's not Strand, I don't care. Like, why? We have a Stasis and Strand fusion and trace rifle. Give us a glaive that's in that slot too. Come on, cowards. Dawning weapon perks. Included below is a round of the notable weapon perks that appear in this year's Dawning weapons. We've updated all the existing Dawning weapons with new perks too. Good, because a lot of the perks were trash, such as deconstruction. This is the most worthless perk I have ever seen, because it's very specific, and I don't think it's going to be, there's no value there. Attrition orbs, dealing sustained damage, it's whatever. Cold steel, powered sword hits slow targets. Okay, that was already part of swords anyway, so I'm confused. Beacon rounds, dawning surprise, rapidly defeating targets, awards a dawning gift. Defeated powerful targets now counts more. This is only good during the dawning, so this is such a worthless trait. I hate that. Like, can we get a trait that's good year round? Keep an eye out for Zephyr, the only stasis sword for now, with a cold steel trait. Also, note that the damage bonus from Deconstruct stacks with the Hake Breach Ornament origin trait that you can select on Albedo Wing. Oh wow, because you're really gonna do a lot of damage. Gotta destroy those tanks out in PvE. Wow. This is alongside the Dawning Surprise origin trait that appears on all Dawning weapons. Comfy, cozy, don't care. Sell me your bullcrap. Hey, they gotta plug in. They're desperate for your money, so they gotta plug it in. The Great Dawning Bake Off. There's your wanting something extra special outside the game. Welcome to the Great Baking. Don't care. If you actually care about this, then do it. But I outside of the game, I could care less. Season of the launch updates. For the launch of Season of Wish, we've seen a lot of great feedback and discussion that we've shared our thoughts on. Here are the highlights of each topic. Blind Well. One of our goals is to make sure players know from the start that there's increased difficulty in new loot for this activity. Yes. But you could just do that as like an ad. Like you do that for everything else. Seasons, you do it for expansions, you do it for anything else that people would pay for. Even do it for This Week in Destiny, you do that. You could be like, hey, check out the Blind Well, updated tiers, updated perks. But the encounters themselves, we didn't touch because we're too lazy. It's also not an activity players will have to do every week. They won't need to return to Blind Well until week 6 because reused assets will have one seasonal challenge tied to the Blind Well later in the season and one heroic Blind Well completion required for the seal. Of course you will, because reused assets. Riven's Lair in the Coil. Our goal was for loot to be front and center, especially for players who go for a platinum score. As this is only week 1, just a reminder that different paths through the coil will be rotating each week. Thank you, because it's right now it's one rotation and it's so boring. And it's not, is this week 1? No, it's not week 1. We've had a reset. This is week 2, you lying sack of crap. From our early observations, the shard economy is too unforgiving. And the team's looking to improve on this. Okay, glass shards, not the actual like legendary shards, which they're getting rid of. I love that it's the economy team, by the way. Like, all these issues with economy comes from Bungie themselves. PvP updates. Control will be available as a selectable mode. Yes, because there is a select people that enjoy Checkmate, but most people don't want to play Checkmate. Like, I actively do not care to play Checkmate. If you're going to make something overreaching, Checkmate, whatever, but if it's not the thing, then I don't care. We have no plans to turn Checkmate on across all Crucible. Instead, yeah, so I don't care about it then. We are aware of some issues. Checkmate's special implementation. It feels too slow. Like, you get like several kills and it seems like it takes forever to... Like, I think killing 3 Guardians should give you at least 1 ammo pack. I think Maybe it's like that or it's not. I don't know. It just feels really like it takes too long. It's like the other side of the pendulum. We have too much currently, and now we have too like very little. And it's almost like, why waste your time when you can run double, like a sidearm, and then like a scout, right, or a bow or something. Like, you're better off using that to get some cheesy kills than try to get a one-shot shotgun kill. We'll be regularly tuning. Yeah, this is stuff we already know. New rocket sidearm should give more opportunity to counteract barrier champions with a seasonal artifact. Yeah, the sidearm, what I've heard so far, it's the ammo economy. You're just better off using a shotgun and a fusion. Like, there are other sidearms. You could use a regular sidearm. Like, champions aren't hard to kill. Like, barriers are probably the easiest thing to do. So I don't know why they're really hyping this up. It's cool. It's neat. It's very cool. But it's very weak, in my opinion. Fire Team Finder update. Known issue. The auto select launch screen after summoning your fire team to orbit isn't respecting existing checkpoints. Cool. Vault from orbit, orb cooldown. This is a big one that they changed. So I'm going to have a video up about this later, but this is something specific that they have addressed. Orb cooldown changes. We've been monitoring feedback around orb creation cooldown and have had change going with our next update, currently targeted for next week. Equipping multiple copies of the armor mod, heavy-handed, firepower, and reaper now decrease their orb creation cooldown. So they walked it back a little bit. I'm not going to talk too much about it other than this is a good thing, and I will give my general feedback in a different video. Same thing with focusing cost changes. We're reducing the focusing cost for ritual vendors in next week updates. Because right now it's 5, and they're reducing it down to 3. And it used to be 1. Oh, all Crucible and Legacy focusing will be 3 engrams. Unattainable weapons will cost 5. Okay, well, I'm confused. So is it only for Legacy? So current is still 3? Maybe they're not changing the current. I don't know. This is still baffling to me, but it's whatever. Fire Team Fire Beta live. There are 2 ways to access Fire Team for the directory. Yesterday, we opened the beta with access to activities. I didn't even know it was open yesterday. Interesting. Yes. New ways to get your money. Get your pins and your vest. That looks, I personally wouldn't buy it, but there you go. Vault from activity update. With the release of update 7.301 on December 5th, we deployed a fix for a bug that allowed players to vault from an activity without the proper UI or full fire team support. We're planning on reverting this fix in a January update and allowing players to retain the current level of vault access. Our goal is to allow full fire teams to vault from anywhere in an update after the final shape launches. I think currently the bug was the person who's the fire team leader could do it, but no one else could do it. Updating chat filtering. I don't even care. Known issues. There's a champion present in the Vanguard Ops version of the PsyOps. Wow. Players are unable to gain health from Devour while in an active... Ooh, that's a big one. That super is not that great anyways, but players are not receiving chest rewards when completing PsyOps Battlegrounds. Players that are on the Pulsamismi activities step on the seasonal quests cannot launch. Gambit Legacy armor chest pieces cost legendary shards and still glimmer. That's funny. Healing Rift can now stop healing players after an overshield is applied. That's a biggie. The Exotic Catalyst for Dragon is not progressing in seasonal activity as expected. Scorching Wish perk can cause players to deal continuous damage to themselves. It also can crash your game. So FYI, service announcement, don't click this. It will cause you to crash the game. Tier 4 runs are granting less progress to the city a Wish built seasonal challenge than lower tiers. Gunsmith engrams are not displayed in an engram tracker. And then we have all this. And there you have it. This week in Destiny, we're looking forward to seeing your real life holiday deserts. Meanwhile, spend some time with our old pal Riven. Either gathering eggs or completing runs in the coil. You could also go deep into Warlord's Ruin and maybe even try to complete it solo for the title. Or if you prefer, you could just spread some fiery mayhem with Dragon's Breath in order to unlock its catalyst. Whichever you're enjoying this season, have fun. Yeah, fun is very subjective here. Very subjective. Yeah, that was I am not excited about the Dawning. I'm just not excited about these events. This season is very dull. Outside, and again, we can't say anything about the dungeon. The dungeon does not go with the season. So when I criticize the season, if you love the dungeon, I'm talking about the season. The season itself is very bad. Except that I like the activity, but outside of that, it's just blah. It's very blah, 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 blah. And we're all entitled to our opinion. If you were having a great time, good for you. Get your money's worth. I'm getting what money's worth I can when GMs come out, because that's my jam is Grandmasters. So I'm looking forward to that. I thank you guys. Again, I don't have a lot to say other than, you know, the IGN article. I said my piece. None of this. This is probably the most exciting thing that I'm looking forward to is this hotness right here. But like, we all know that every event is just another way, a cash grab for Bungie, and they're desperate for your money, so they're gonna push it down your throat. I mean, they already started with the starter pack, and they're getting pushed back, but this is not going to be the end. They're going to squeeze. They're going to squeeze the money out of the player base, not because the developers want it, because we already know the developers don't want it. So when I am attacking Bungie, I'm attacking the people in charge. So those that have their dislike button ready to go nuts. For some reason, people just are so easily butthurt when you talk about Bungie. That's my company. You can't talk about it. Listen, man, the management doesn't care about you. You are a nothing and a nobody. We all are. We're just another digits in their pocket. That's all they care about. With that being said, I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Thank you for watching the video. Hit the like button and comment down below if you if you have been enjoying my Destiny content. Let me know. I'm going to be doing some live streaming. I'm also going to be live for the Game of the Year awards because Destiny's involved, and you know I've got to see how this plays out, because if unironically Bungie wins for supporting community, I'm going to lose. I'm going to make a parody. I'm going to get my green screen. I'm going to make a full-blown parody. It's going to be great. So like, comment, subscribe for that if that happens. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Until next time, don't forget to game out.